up in the air.
In its brightest moments, Vegas is a place that brings people together.
1, 2, and 3.
But tonight's debate is the final set piece for a presidential election that's driving Americans apart. Watching on tonight in this key state, a growing Hispanic audience he needs to convince.
I employ so many Latinos. I have so many people working for me. I'm a job creator. The Latinos love Trump, and I love them.
Among the hotel staff who open the curtains, make the beds and vacuum the floors in the golden Trump Tower is housekeeper Celia Vargas.
I like the hotel. It's a beautiful place, expensive and nice, and I love it to work over there. But I don't like the management.
We feel that if he is the great negotiator he claims to be, he should be able to sit down with us easily enough.
At Culinary Union headquarters, present and former Trump workers expressed dismay that their boss might become president.
He took us through bankruptcy after bankruptcy after bankruptcy. He took his, but he left us high and dry.
Ms. Vargas wants job security, $3 more an hour, and health care. Oh, and more respect than Trump showed a former Miss Universe.
But we don't feel good when we listen. He said to Alicia Machado, housekeeping.
He called you Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, Miss Housekeeping, Miss Eating Machine.
Miss Housekeeping, but I am a housekeeping. I'm cleaning your room. It's very sad that he don't respect the woman.
But there are Latino voters who have no problem with the way Mr. Trump talks. Indeed, for Irma Aguirre, it's part of the reason she supports him.
I don't care if he is a little bit rough around the edges in the way that he speaks, you know. I'm more concerned is, can he get the job done?
Donald Trump persuaded her that he can when he visited her restaurant to meet with local Hispanic business leaders.
It is the oldest, most historic Mexican restaurant in Las Vegas history.
But her unrelenting support for him has cost her dearly within her own community.
We got a lot of protesters boycotting my restaurant and going onto social media, harassing my business, harassing myself, harassing my staff. To find myself in a situation where I have my own people thinking that I am a traitor is not even comprehensible to me.
But where you stand on Donald Trump is a new political fault line in America, whether in the Hispanic community or within the grand old party itself.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Dr. Joe Heck is part of the Republican rebellion. He's running for the Senate here, but has denounced his own party's presidential candidate.
I cannot, in good conscience, continue to support Donald Trump.
We're supposed to be supporting our nominee. By Joe Heck pulling his support for Donald Trump, that says to me that he would rather see a Hillary Clinton in the White House. I'm sorry, that's unacceptable.
Diana Orrick won't vote for Heck, but she will vote for Trump, resigned to the chasm that's opened within her party.
What happens to the Republican Party after this election? It's hugely divided, isn't it?
It's going to remain hugely divided, and with so many people who have woken up to the fact that, once again, what I call the establishment Republicans, and how they do not represent us. They have really forgotten who they work for.
What issue do you think is most important on who you're going to be voting for this November?
They're working overtime at Heck headquarters, managing outrage from Republicans and trying to defeat the Democrats. For now, they're ahead in the polls, but their candidate has mysteriously disappeared.
Brian, I've got to ask you, where in the heck is Joe Heck?
He's on active military duty at the Pentagon right now, so he's a brigadier general in the Army Reserve. He's been in it for 26 years. And we've lost him for a number of weeks over the course of the campaign, and this is one of those weeks.
He's not gone to ground to escape from taking distance from Donald Trump?
You know, this is an emotional election. Obviously, it has been all year. There are voters who are disappointed or upset. But when we talk to them and explain, Dr. Heck's reasoning, they understand it.
All rise and honor the bride.
Things are tense. We went searching for some togetherness and found it in a rooftop chapel where Kurt and Gina were doing that most Vegas of things, getting married in 6 minutes.
I now pronounce you husband and wife, kiss your bride.
Have you made up your mind who you're going to vote for?
I think
No,
so.
I have
think
not.
I have.
He's for Trump, she's not sure, but they'll watch the debate on their honeymoon for guidance. Millions of undecided Americans will do the same, looking for a sign from the city of second chances. The last chance for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, each to prove they're the best bet.